Hello guys, my name is Mohammed Ali and welcome back to Connie Cafe. So now we have to create the login and register activity. So click here, new activity, and we need an empty activity. First let design the login activity. Click finish. So our login activity is created successfully. Click login. Make sure to change first this constant layout to relative layout. And the next thing is to add a background to our this register activity. So the background is inside the drawable folder by the name login. So let's add an image view here. Sorry for that. Change this button to view 300 dp 100 dp because here we are going to add our app logo, which is by the name app logo. Let's give it some proper unique ID, and since it is on the login activity, so we can just give it a name as login app logo. Center horizontal to true, and margin from the top should be 180 dp or 200 will be good, I think. Okay, now we need to add a text. Okay, one is for the phone number and the other one is for the password. So match parent trap content, and we need to give it ID. So the ID for this we can give it as login phone number underscore input. So this is the ID for it, and it should be below the login app logo. And let's give it background to it. So the background for it is by the name input underscore design, which we created in the previous tutorial. I hope you remember. Padding from all sides should be 20 dp. Margin from the left should be 15 dp, and from the right it should also be 15 dp. Let's give it hint. So the hint will be phone number, and we have to specify the input type for it because here the user will only enter numbers. So we can say input type, and it should be only numbers. And the text color for this will be color primary dark. And also let's change the text, the hint color text, which is text color hint, and it should be also primary dark. And here you can see this, the text size that the user will enter here. Okay, inside this edit text, it should be 15 sp 17 sp, and text style should be bold if you want to make it bold. So yeah, now the next thing is we need another edit text. So let's copy this, and we will change it for the password. So the ID for this will be login password input, and we have to move it below the phone number input. So copy this and paste that ID here. So here you can see this, and now all we're going to need is to give it some margin from the top first. So we can say margin top. From the top it should be 6 dp, and yeah, change this phone number to password. And now we need a linear layout because we have to add the forget password and the remember me feature also in this app. Okay, so for that we will be, let's add for the design we need a linear layout because we will add this here inside, in a horizontal row, you can say horizontal row. So let's create a linear layout. Match parent wrap content. Let's give it some ID. The ID for this will be, let's give it a name as linear underscore layout 1, and we have to set orientation for it as horizontal. So we can simply say orientation, and it should be horizontal. And now we have to move it below the password controller. Okay, so copy this ID and paste that here. and margin from the top should be 5 dp. So now we need to add basically a checkbox and a forget password text. So for that we will be using this ref5137 material design for the checkboxes, okay? And this guy has done some beautiful work related to the designs, I mean for the Android material designs, okay? You can see that. So we will be using this type of checkbox, which is perfect. I mean, this is amazing. So scroll down a little bit, and here we have to add this dependency, which is add Gradle dependency implementation com github rev 5137 material. This is the version at the time when I am recording this video, but whatever the version is, when you will watch this video in the future, then go with the latest version, whatever it is in the future. So now come here and build.gradle module app, and here we can simply paste that. And now the next thing is come here again, and here we have to add the, since we will be using the card view and the recycler view, so you can simply copy both of these, recycler view and card view. We will be using this, okay? So yeah, paste that here and make sure to change this compile with implementation. And whatever the app compact version is of your Android app, or you can say Android Studio, then here you can see at the time when I'm recording this video the version is 26.1.0. You can simply copy this and replace this 27 with that. So I can simply replace that with it, and now I can simply click on sync now. So here you can see the build is completed successfully, but sometimes whenever you add this GitHub library, which is rev1537, then you will get errors. I mean, the sync will be failed for it, and it is because our this app compact card view and recycler view versions. Okay, here you can see it is 26.1.0 and the same is here. So if you just move the mouse here, then here you can see found version 27.1.1 and this one, okay? So we can we can move with that, we can develop our app with that. But if you want to remove these red lines from here, then all you're gonna need is to come here above, and here you can see our compile SDK version is 28 and target SDK version is 28, okay? So in order to do it, here you can see it is 26, so all you're going to need is to change this to 26. If you get this error, then do that, okay? But if everything is okay in your case, then don't do any change here. But this is for those who get any error, okay? Then you can simply click on sync now, and now here you will be able to see that we will get no error for that. So let's wait for it. So build is completed successfully and everything is okay now. You can see, okay? So yeah, now you can simply close this, and the next thing is to add a checkbox here inside this linear layout. So here you can simply type check, and this one com.ref material widget checkbox, rep content. Let's give it ID first, and this will be remember underscore me underscore chk, which means checkbox. Now let's add style to it. So the style will be the checkbox, which is this one, material drawable checkbox. Now we have to give it some text, so the text will be remember me. So I zoom it, you can see that. Let's change the text color to color primary dark, and also the stroke color. So for that we can say app colon cbd underscore stroke capital color color. First make sure to okay, let's complete it first, so that it will also be the color primary dark. Gravity should be center vertical. Text size should be 16 sp will be good, and the text style should be bold. Margin start, or you can say margin from the left, should be 17 dp. And yeah, that's it. Now we need a text view for the forget password feature. So here you can simply write text view wrap content. The ID for this will be forget underscore password. underscore link, let's say. Text color will be color primary dot. Size and style will be the same, which is this one. Okay, so you can copy and paste that here. Let's move it from the left side to 60 dp, or 80 will be good. Okay, so 80 dp. And now we need to add a button. So for that I'm going to the main activity, and we will just copy the button which we add here for the login. Okay, and we will change it for the login, and I mean the ID and everything. So copy this, come here, and after the linear layout and the linear layout and here, okay, and then paste that button. And we copy the wrong button. Okay, delete this again. Okay, go to the main activity, sorry for that, I mean this button, okay, which is this one. So copy this, come here to and paste that here. You can see that. Now first of all, make sure to change this ID. Okay, so it is the login button, and make sure to remove this parent start parent bottom from here, and we can simply say below, and then pass the ID of our linear layout one to this button, and change this bottom to top, which is margin top. Okay, so from the top it should be 5 dp. The rest of thing will be same, and change the padding to 17, and also the text will be just the login button here. Okay, so it is the login button only, and the text color white. Now we will have an admin panel in this app also. Okay, so for the admin we have to use the same login activity, but we have to provide a link here that is for the admin. So what I'm going to do is I can simply copy this text view from here, and after this last button, which is the login, copy paste that here, and change the ID of this to admin underscore panel underscore link, wrap content, and change this text to I am an admin question mark, align parent, and we have to move it here. Okay, so we have to give it that is align parent and to true, and it should be below the login button. So the same you can also do for this remember and forget password. Okay, if you do not want to use the linear layout for it, you can just type this align parent add true, and then like that. Okay, if you do not want to use the linear layout. So margin from the end will be 23 dp, text size will be 20 sp. So if a user click on that, then it will send the user to the admin panel, where admin will basically provide his email and password. Not every user will be an admin. Okay, I hope you know about that, and later on I will explain it when we will be working on the admin panel. So let's copy paste this. Okay, and we have to paste it here and change this to not underscore admin panel link, wrap content, and we need to move it first. Let's change this to I am not an admin. Now we have to move that text to here. So for that, all you're gonna need is to change this to align parent start, and here you can see this. Okay, and for moving below, we have to it is also, I mean, the same for it, which is below the login button. So that's why we wrote here layout below, and everything is okay now. And then here we can say margin start 25 dp. This is it, and the visibility for this at the start will be invisible. So yeah, this is all about our login activity, and we have designed a beautiful login activity. Now go to the main activity, and here whenever the user click on this login button, so here we can simply say login button dot set on click listener new on click listener, and we have to send the user to the login activity. So we are on the main activity, so you can say main activity dot this, send the user to the login activity, so you can say login activity dot class. Let's start the activity for the intent. So yeah, that's it. Now let's run the app. So our app is running now successfully, and now let's click on this already have an account login button, and here we go. This is our login activity, phone number, password, and this is the checkbox about which we talk. Okay, so yeah, everything is working fine. So if anyone is new to our channel, then please subscribe our channel Coding Cafe, thumbs up for this video, and see you guys in the next video. And make sure to follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook account. So yeah, take care of yourself, and bye for now.